they're not going to be able to mine enough copper to be able to make these electric cars.
Bottom line, not gonna happen.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrenches in my top drawer. Hey, what's up, guys? This is MJ, and today we got to talk about an article I read on GM Authority that states copper cannot be mined fast enough to support EV transition. And this is a study that they did at the University of Michigan, it looks like. So the study is claiming that copper mining capacity is currently an insurmountable barrier to universal EV adoption in the US.
Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!
And that's according to a study recently published by the International Energy Forum. They're saying that the goal they had with the Inflation Reduction Act to make all vehicles electric cars by 2035, they're saying that that is basically impossible. They're not going to be able to mine enough copper to be able to make these electric cars.
Bottom line, not gonna happen.
For example, the professor cites the Honda Accord, which uses 40 pounds of copper when built with a gasoline engine, but it needs 200 pounds of copper for an equivalent battery electric vehicle. Another part of the problem is not just in the vehicles. They're saying that in order to generate enough electricity for all these vehicles, we will need to upgrade our electrical grid, and that'll take a lot more copper than even the vehicle.
Not gonna happen, darling.
A single offshore wind turbine needs 20 tons of copper, and a land-based turbine needs about 10 tons of copper. And that's just for each one. If we're going to power these vehicles with wind turbines and land-based turbines, I think they're probably talking about like hydroelectric dams. They're going to need tons of copper for each one.
Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
That is not going to be good for the people that love EVs so much. So let's look at an infographic that they made from the University of Michigan. We need more copper to switch over, and we can't make it fast enough. So when we switch over, we're going to also have to switch over not just the cars, but the infrastructure. And the infrastructure to support all of the cars, it takes a ton more copper.
Not gonna happen, darling.
The wind turbines need 10 to 20 tons of copper. Look at all that copper.
Not gonna happen, darling.
So this is the point of the study. Instead of fully electrifying U.S. vehicles, the researchers suggest manufacturing hybrids. And I have been saying this. I've been saying this the whole time. So they have a great environmental benefit while not requiring significantly more copper than gas cars. Yeah. So the hybrids, they also have an environmental benefit, but they don't need as much copper. So Toyota has been saying this for a while. It's just not environmentally sustainable. It just doesn't work from a logistics point of view.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen.
So they're hoping that the policymakers, the politicians, look at this study and see that what they're actually trying to do is not going to work.
Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!
And this is Adam Simon, a University of Michigan professor of Earth and Environmental Studies. So here we go. It says, we know, for example, that a Toyota Prius actually has a slightly better impact on climate than a Tesla. Instead of producing 20 million electric vehicles in the United States, would it be more feasible to focus on building 20 million hybrid vehicles? I agree with you, Adam Simon. I mean, we don't have to make just Priuses. You know, they have a lot of other hybrid options. I know Chevy is supposed to be coming out with a hybrid Equinox and also a plug-in hybrid Equinox. I know Dodge has a plug-in hybrid pickup truck that's coming out pretty soon. So yeah, we have a lot of different manufacturers that can make hybrids now. I know Ford makes great hybrids. I think they need to focus on that a little bit. There are lots of different options for hybrid. And this is from University of Michigan put this together. So people that like EVs, I know they want a full transition to EV, but you know what? The thing is, it's just not feasible.
Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!
Reality is going to interrupt your dreams of an all-electric car future.
Not gonna happen, darling.
There's not enough copper. And I know all these rare earth minerals, the lithium, the cobalt, it's just not enough to do it.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
And I think that hybrids are a great option. So there you go. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think that the University of Michigan study is correct? Let me know what you think. Thank you for tuning in and have a good one.